Hi, I'd like to tell you the story of my dealings with credit mediation. At the time that I approached them, I was desperate. At the beginning of COVID, my wife had to return home to her native Thailand to look after her mother and the rest of the family because her father had died in the previous 12 months and the mother was basically reliant on her for survival. So having made that decision for my wife to go over there, suddenly our income had halved. Trying to make ends meet was getting harder and harder. Trying to meet my commitments was getting near to impossible. And my stress levels were totally out of control. I did not know what to do. Fortunately, my daughter talked to me and said, "Oh, there's people who can help you." And she suggested credit mediation. When I contacted credit mediation, the first thing they told me was, "Stop paying all your accounts and leave it up to us to negotiate on your behalf," which they did. And thank you, Donna and Hugo, for your personal service. You organised it very quickly. I immediately felt less stressed. It was a case of the interest on my debts were halted straight away, and I was just paying off a regular sum monthly until the amount that I owed was going to be paid off. On top of that, they negotiated a lower amount of my debt, so straight off the top, there was less for me to repay. So now I was paying a set amount every month, and that set amount was well within my reach with my job. The only thing that happened that I had to also do was to sell my second car. But once that was done and I no longer had to worry about a car lease, again, I felt a lot happier with my situation. Just as an aside, since I have been paying it off for nearly 3 years now, it is much easier for me to meet my commitments. But also, when I had an issue with one of my credit providers, they had changed the date that I was to pay the amount, but never bothered to tell me. So the first thing I knew was I got an email from them saying that I'd missed a payment, which again was very anxiety creating. So I contacted credit mediation straight away. I emailed Donna, and within the space of a few days, they came back to me. They'd contacted the institution and explained the situation. The institution acknowledged that they had made a mistake in not telling me or anything about the change of date, and now I am back on track with them as well as all my other credit providers. As I say, at the moment, I'm making repayments within my ability, and my stress levels have gone down. So thank you so much, Hugo and Donna, for your help in stabilising my life.